Hi there, welcome to today's Sauce Hacker student interview. What is your name and what do you do?
My name's Nathan John Gress, and I own a touring company. Well, we're like promoters, so we bring out artists to Australia, international artists, and yeah, we promote the concert. We pay for everything, and also I've got a record label in America, which we have a young artist signed to us, and I'm also an electrician. So yeah, there's
How
three different
exciting.
things. Yeah.
Multifaceted man, very nice. Okay, so thanks Nathan for joining and tell me what inspired you or motivated you to join the Sauce Hacker system? What were you looking to achieve from the system?
Okay, so it's kind of a funny story. Well, not really funny. It's just like how Peter talks about in the program, the synchronicities start to happen. So, without even knowing, I started working on myself, self help, because I got to a point where I was just over the vicious cycle of self sabotaging, and I'd never understood why. So, I guess I was looking to better myself, and the way I came about it was uh, through an ad on YouTube, and I never watch ads. Like, who watches ads on YouTube? But I seen Peter's ad on YouTube, and I joined his live webinar, and I was sold straight away. Not even sold, like that's probably a bad term, but like just the power of what he was offering. And it really resonated with me to want to pay for the course. And the money is nothing. Like the money
Yeah,
you pay on that, like the actual values you get from the whole course is worth way more than the money you'll ever pay.
great.
So
So basically, what were you looking to get out of this course? Like, what was your goal coming in? Like, okay, I'm joining because I want to do this, I want to improve this part of my life, or did you have like a goal in mind when joining?
Um, well, the goal was to become a better version of myself. Like I said, I was over the self-sabotage, and I didn't quite understand with the way the brain worked. Not that I never looked into it. I don't think I was not. Yeah, I don't think it was the right time. Like I think everything has happened now, and I'm at the point in my life where I want to find out the answers. I want to know how to better myself, and I think that yeah, that was the catalyst for me wanting to join the program and wanting to become a better version of myself because yeah, like I said, I was over the ups and downs, the happy
Great.
sad, happy sad, the vicious cycle of life.
Vicious cycle, of course.
Yeah.
Great.
And also the memory flipping, that really caught my eye because it's a technique that I was intrigued about, that I've never heard, never knew that it was possible to do this, because I had all these memories, and like without even realizing, they actually stop you from getting further in life and not living in the present. And yeah, when you concentrate on the past. So that's why I was really interested in the source hacker.
100%. And Nathan, you said that you used to do some sort of, what is it, self-development for yourself before the course. What kind of results were you getting before you joined compared to what results you're getting now that you're immersed fully in the course?
Okay, so before, um, basically, I was reading books on self-help. I won't go into what books I read, but I found like reading books, like it was just like words on the page. There was no actual tools to. It was like, okay, don't concentrate on your past. I kept hearing that all the time, but that's easy for someone to, or for you to read that, or someone to tell you that, but without actually understanding why you are consumed by your past and why you carry it on throughout your life and all that. Yeah, so that's until I started doing the course, um, I realized why some of these things were happening. And I actually, like in my head, I thought that I'm just this way. This is who I am. Like all the lies you tell yourself because it makes sense to you. But yeah, through Peter's course, I realized there's actually reasons, and there's of why you are the way you are, and you can change that by memory flipping and different tools.
That's great. That's absolutely fantastic. And how long did it take for you to start seeing and feeling results?
Um, well, pretty much in the first week, because even though it was hard, like I had the dopamine fixes, the synthetic dopamine fixes in week one really resonated with me because I was an ex-smoker. I was addicted to pain medication. And until I seen that and how he explained it, how by cutting those things out, you actually are gonna you're gonna let that natural dopamine back in. And I never looked at it like that. I always looked at it from like, okay, this is helping me. This is like helping me with my stress. But until I did that and started cutting these things out, I started noticing results. And also the when I started meditating, when I meditated the first time, um, something crazy happened. Like I woke up in the middle of the night the next morning,
Mm-hmm.
or not the next morning, during the middle of the night after meditating for the first time using binaural beats by Holosync, which Peter suggests to use in his course. Um, I woke up and I'm like, I've made it, I made it. And at that moment, it was like pure joy. Like it was like
Wow.
my whole body. Yeah, it was crazy. I can't even be, I got goosebumps just thinking about it, talking to you about it,
Oh my
because of
gosh.
that feeling inside me, that pure happiness and joy. For 2 to 5 minutes, there was nothing wrong. Like I had no worries in the world, and had dreams and stuff before. This wasn't a dream. I was fully awake and I was immersed and just felt, yeah, pure happiness. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, that's so inspiring and, motivating for somebody who's probably listening in that has some sort of addictions or these easy dopamine fixes. And
Yeah,
yeah, that's really, really inspiring and motivational. Thank you for sharing that, Nathan.
no
Great.
dramas.
And what would you say is your favorite method or technique in the course thus far?
Oh, oh, that's well, it's not a hard one. I think memory flipping, because to be honest, to be quite frank with you, I've I've flipped three memories so far, and I know some people out there might not think that's a lot
Mm,
because like people get impatient, but when you actually replay it enough time, the things take time, and these memories, some of these memories, like I started with the easy one and it worked, and then I went to a hard one. I think I I know Peter says ease into it, but I wanted to test myself because I knew I could cope with the feelings back then. So I did that, and now I've replayed it 80 something times, and I'm at ease with the whole thing, which is great. So, like, and after I do the technique, I genuinely feel happy, much more happy, and like, another thing, repetition is the mother of all skills. So, like, even though sometimes things might feel repetitive, they are most necessary
yeah.
because for your brain to retrain itself.
Very good. Also, just a little note on that, right? You say you only flip three memories, but what we need to understand that all memories are interconnected. So that one memory you could have flipped could have had a ripple effect on all the other memories in your life, and it happens at a subconscious level. So that's the beauty of it. You just flip this one root cause memory, and everything else kinds of falls into place, and you don't understand how going back and probably changing a memory to a conversation you had with your mother, it affects your life today. So that is very, very wonderful. And Nathan, what's advice or what would you tell someone who is on the fence about joining the course? What would you tell them?
I've been on the fence for many years, like, and I think you got to be well. You don't even have to be ready for it. I think you just embrace the change. Like it at first, it's going to be hard for you because it's all unknown. It's like you're reconfiguring everything you know about yourself and you've told yourself, all the lies you've told yourself. But unless you step out of your comfort zone, then yeah, you need to step out your comfort zone. And I want to tell people that it's not as hard as you think. You might think it's hard until you actually do it. Try it. Just give it a shot. What do you have to lose? You literally have nothing to lose, but to actually become a better version and to be free and to be happy. So
Beautiful.
like, and it doesn't cost a thing. Like for I mean for yourself.
Exactly. You cannot put a price tag on your
No.
best self and your best life. That's what, you know, I totally agree with you. So yeah, thank you so much, Nathan, for joining me in today's Source Hacker student interview. Before we end, do you have anything else you want to say to the viewers looking in today or any sort of message before we end?
Um, no, just maybe just like I said before, just give it a go. Like you have nothing to lose, literally nothing to lose and everything to gain. And also this course, Peter's course, I haven't done a lot of other courses, but just from everything that I've learned and like being in the Facebook group and a lot of older people, like 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, saying they've been working on themselves for years, but this course really resonates with them because I really believe the tools that Peter gives you in this course um, yeah, can actually help you. It's not like reading a book and yeah, getting
Mhm.
told, all right, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. Don't concentrate on the past. In this course, Peter actually gives you the tools to help you figure out why you've been doing that in the past. So yeah,
Fantastic. Thank you again, Nathan, and hope you have a beautiful day and speak soon. Bye.
no drama. See ya.